A very happy morning to every one of you, and welcome to my channel. My name is Newspaper. Guys, today we are going to see the newspaper named The Hindu, and it's dated in August 9, 2025. And guys, today we are going to see about some of the interesting things that's been occurring in the around the world, especially the geopolitical point of view. Especially the Putin and Modi going to discuss about what the future about this Ukraine, and the Modi and Putin also discussed about development of the Ukraine and the annexed portion that's been located in the Ukraine also, and simultaneously it means that Russia is going to develop the internal part of the Ukraine too. So how this thing is going to happen? And now the Trump has just passed the tariff. Before he just told about the 25% plus of 25% about the buying of Russian oil, but he has now literally passed the tariff. But why this kind of thing is being happening? And in a recent case study, it means especially in the editorial page, they have just mentioned nearly per year nearly about approximately 7,000 workers has been killed by the industrial workers and due to the lack of industrial safety. So why this thing is occurring? And some of the few incidents related to Israel is entirely going to capture the Gaza. It means nearly there are more than 10 lakh of people, more than 10 lakh, more than 15 to 20 lakh of people has been there. So they are just going to capture the entire Gaza. I mean, it will be a biggest worst thing that has been done by the Israel. And okay guys, let us just go deep into it. So at the basic, I'll just tell about the information that's been given in the front page, and simultaneously we can just go for the it means geopolitical point of view and some of the few incidents that it means the incident that's been occurring in India. Okay, let us go deep into it. Let us get started. Guys, at the first thing you can see here, the Modi and Putin discusses Ukraine amid tariff row, because as the Donald Trump has been imposing a lot of tariff against India, so India needs other sustainable partner, because it means in my point of view the other sustainable partner will be only Russia. So why I'm just telling is because after 2000 and after 2010 only the USA and the Russia, it means the India relationship got improved. And recently we also purchased MQ-9B Reaper, it means one of the top advanced Predator drone. A lot of other equipment is being purchased by India from the USA. But Russia has been a long, it means a sustainable long strategic partner from Indira Gandhi period and from after the independence. So if suppose in worst case scenario, if we go to the USA, definitely we would draw a best friend and we would draw both of the right and left arm, such as both of the Russias. So that will be a lot of problematic to the India. So that's why in the next there has been next occurring 23rd annual India Russia summit, one of the major breakthrough that's been going to occur. So at the last summit, it means 22, it means annual India Russia summit has been held in the Moscow at the July 24th. And guys, at that time you just see $30 billion. It means at the time only the trade relationship with Russia and India was only $30 billion. But at the time they just implemented, it means okay, we can improve our ties into 1,000, it means $100 billion. But it's in my point of view, it's literally so much lesser, because but you just see guys, for USA we just had it means trade relationship that has been going to increase at 2030 nearly how much? $500 billion. So as now 23rd annual India Russia summit is going to occur, so I'm not exactly know in which place this will occur. Definitely in my point of view, in the north sector, especially in the New Delhi or any kind of other, it means growing states, this kind of meeting will occur. Mostly New Delhi will be one of the best things to occur. So in this time, definitely this $100 billion that's been going to occur at 2030 will be so much increased. Maybe $200 billion or $300 billion, and it means defense deal definitely it will occur. Because S400, not only S400, S500, and it also do work in the separate project in competitive to S500 means Project Kusha. You would have known about Love Kusha. So in that we are just going to develop Project Kusha. So one of the top most advanced projects that's been, it means mainly targeting for the destruction of the hypersonic missile and hypersonic glide vehicle and all. So this Project Kusha is one of the also key partner that India, it means Russia will supply a little bit of defense course, it means a little bit of equipment through this Project Kusha. So in definitely guys, it will be one of the most, it means how to say, one of the best thing that has been occurring, because Putin has been visited to a lot of any other countries. So Putin will go to other country for the first time, and that will be only the India. So it will be one of the major breakthrough, because while the 23rd summit is being occurring, the both of the people leader will be one of the, it means top highlighted in the entire world. It means giving the red light, giving the white light to the particular person while they are going this way. So for the next 3 to 4 days after this meeting occurs, they both will be in a white light spotlight person. So we have to just wait and see. And see, but the other thing is, as the Trump and Putin is going to meet, it means not 100%, it means 50-50%. So because Putin hadn't just accepted, okay, I'm just going to visit, but Trump had agreed that we will visit like that. So at the time, definitely the Donald Trump tariff on India sees a pressurized tactics to ensure breakthrough in the Ukraine conflict. You would have known what is the thing that's been occurring. And recently the Putin, it means Trump also just told India and Russian's economy is a dead economy. That the economy is not at all growing. So they should have other sustainable partners such as USA. So India must come to the USA to reduce the tariff and to reduce, it means to have a long trade agreement. So this will be the good thing like that. They have, it means the USA I just told. But you can see, yes, I look forward to hosting President Putin in India this later year. So this will be one of the major breakthrough that is going to occur. Okay guys, but people may ask, okay, why India is mostly needed for Russia? You don't know about the crude oil sector and about the defense and about the energy sector and lot of other transport sector that India will be one of the major key partner for the Russia. Example, one thing is Chennai, Vladivostok, Eastern Maritime Corridor. It will be one of the good thing because we do export lot of things to the Russia because after the Ukraine-Russia initiative, it means a problem. Lot of things, a lot of equipments, lot of materials, lot of manufacturing equipments has been transported to the Russia. So one, we can use this Chennai Vladivostok Eastern Maritime Corridor. This will be a good thing. And second thing is INST. It means International North-South Transport Corridor. And because in this North-South Transport Corridor, a lot of countries is coming, guys. Literally in this thing, Iran will be benefited so much in a good way. So we need to see upon it. So okay, let us wait for the 23rd summit that's been occurring. And the next thing is, see, this is one of the good things because in my point of view, I'm just saying, no board exams for class 11th from this year because at the before time, 11th plus 12th, both of them will have the separate public exam and 11th exam will be added and alongside with the 12th exam will be added and the average mark will be placed upon. But now, only 12th exam is needed like that, they have just concluded, but people's and other ministers will just have a group discussion and later on they will launch the policy. Let us wait and see. And the next thing is, you can see Trump sits at pause in the trade talks with India. So he just told he may even pass the trade talks between the two countries while the oil issue is being resolved. Okay guys, in my point of view, you just ask the question to yourself, why this Trump is hitting so much against India? So for easy understanding, I just wrote here something. So guys, you can see here, for India, for year, it means per day. It means I'm just telling per day, only we need 5.5 million barrels per day. It means that if the India should run properly, if the Indian transportation should run properly, all the industrial sector to run properly, means this 5.5 million barrel per day of crude oil must be essential. So guys, in this you can see nearly 1.8, it means approximately 2 million barrel per day is been just to get from the Russia. So you just see guys, if this 2 million barrels is just stopped entirely and how much we could have? Only 3.5 million barrel per day. So the Donald Trump is just told, you just have to just stop the entire buying of Russian oil, means 2 million barrel per day where we will go and get. Since we do have a trade, it means a petrol relationship with the USA. How much? Not 1 million or not 1.5 million barrel per day. It's about 2 lakhs. Approximately, I'm just telling approximately means 2.5 lakhs, little bit to come. At the before 2.2 lakhs means now 2.5 lakhs has been increased from the USA. You just say guys, 2 lakhs barrel per day from the USA is enough to run the entire India country? Definitely not. The Donald Trump doesn't think in this point of view how the Indian will sustain, how the Indian GDP will affect. That he just don't think. And you can see guys, not only India is buying 1.8 million barrel per day. You can see that China is buying so much higher. It's the largest importer of Russian oil in recent days. Nearly 2 million barrel per day is China's buying, but not imposing any tariff, not imposing any kind of arguments with the China, but do tell this in kind of thing with India. And in before 2020, only 5%. It means approximately we need to say means 2% we buy crude oil from the Russia, but now it has been increased to how much? More than 30. Wow, 30% guys. Per year on year between 2022 means 8% increase. 23 8% increase, 24 8%. Wow, literally so much. Because Russia gives oil in a cheap amount. Not as a cheap amount, guys. Literally, little bit lesser than the any other countries being given. For example, price of crude oil is 65 barrel per day. It means $65. Mean they are just giving it 58 or 60 barrel per day. So it's a little bit lesser cost. But you can see only it means $5 is less. It's a lesser amount. Mean you just make a comparison into 1 lakh. 1 lakh means it goes literally so much. So we get lot of amount of discount from the Russia. So and you can see guys, but for Turkey also they are buying 4 lakh barrel per day, and you guys literally this makes me so much anger. See about the European Union point of view. Literally, for buying of the Russian crude oil itself, they have just given 21.9 billion. It means billion euros. Wow, it's euros. 1 euro, how much it goes? Literally 100 rupees. So you just multiply it to 100. So much amount of money is given to the Russia. But Donald Trump doesn't have eyes, I think. So only point he focuses India in point of view. Yeah. Per year they're just dropping how much? 1%. Literally, it's one of the worst thing that has been doing the European Union. Entire European Union is just pressurizing the India and the other world. That means other world countries that's been buying from the oil from the it means Russia. They are also buying lot of oil from the Russia, but they have just not told any kind of thing. Especially in the one point of view during the Ukraine, it means yes, Ukraine Russia war. The Jaishankar told one of the highlighting reply. It means the Europe's problems is the Europe's problem, but the other world's problem is not world's problem like that. In their point of view, it means in your point of view, they do consider the entire land as a garden. The Europe garden should be beautiful. The Europe garden we should increase, but the rest of the world is a jungle. It means a forest. So a lot of other bad animals will be, a lot of other. It means carnivorous animal will be, omnivorous animal will be. We should not consider. We should consider only the garden. So this is the mostly the European politicians' point of view. And see guys, in one of the thing in Russian buying of Russian oil, two major countries has been made a big breakthrough. One is the India and second one is the Brazil. See in Brazil only $95 million is been bought from the Russia in especially in the crude oil sector. But you can see guys, now it has been literally increased to $4.5 billion. Wow, 400% increase. See, you just see guys, where is this 30%? Where is this 400%? Literally so much good. But some person do have question why, because lot of sanction has been imposed on Russia. So how it's been trading with the other countries, especially in the crude oil sector, because they do have one kind of shadow fleet. Shadow fleet. Shadow means you would have known about the shadow cons, a lot of other things that's been in the shadow fleet. So without knowing in the other country's perspective, we will just go in the it means other side. So that's called shadow fleet. So what they will do is they will just go purchase a lot of oil tankers. Especially Russia do have nearly how much 600 to 800 Russians oil old tanker. So by this they do a lot of transaction, especially in the oil sector with the other countries. So I think so you got a little bit of understanding of this crude oil sector, why this kind of thing is occurring. We guys now we can just go for the next information. Next you can see Israel set to, it means to capture the full cost of other. Wow, literally it's one of the worst thing that if Israel did this, means definitely a lot of countries will be oppose this kind of thing towards the Israel, and even India also will oppose, because until now 6,000 people has been completely killed by the Israeli military forces. So if they capture the entire Gaza city and they are just going to inspect the Hamas wherever they will be located, means definitely this 60,000 will definitely increase to 1.5 lakh or 2 lakh also. So definitely this should not occur. So we have to just wait and see what kind of resolution the United Nations organization and other kind of world peoples are just taking. Okay guys, now we can just okay. From the beginning, I'm just talking about the defense. It means geopolitical point of view. Now a little bit I will just go about the other sector. It means the two things I will just tell, and later on we can go to the geopolitical point of view. And you can see here, it means Amit Shah slams Rahul Gandhi, says electoral division is not appearing for the first time. It means we would have known about what are the problem that's been occurring in the Bihar, and later on lot of allegations has been imposed by the BJP government by the Rahul Gandhi. So it means Amit Shah comes and tell, see guys, it means see Rahul, first you have to understand the basic thing. This electoral division, it means role division has not been occurred in my area. It has been occurred from your father itself. So you should understand, and a lot of Bengal workers has been coming from the Bangladesh towards India. So we have to remove the electoral list, electoral voter ID from them, and we have to just transport the Bangladesh person to the it means Bangladesh workers towards the Bangladesh. So you could have see, it means where is that? See, I want to tell Rahul Gandhi to stop vote bank politics. It means cleansing. The voter list is not happening for the first time. It has been happening from the grandfather, and because of the other thing is, the Rahul Gandhi has been continuously losing a lot of elections, so that's why he is putting a wrong allegations against the entire BJP government. So this should not occur like I say. And do you want to protect the Bangladesh who comes here to take away jobs of Bihar? Guys, literally we have to just see in both of the point of view, because we have to see in the BJP point of view and the Rahul Gandhi point of view and in the Bihar point of view. And after analyzing of these three things, so this is BJP, this is Congress, this is Bihar. So you have to just make a eagle view. So after launching an eagle view over these three things, you have to come to a common conclusion. So like this, it means our mind should work. So directly we should not only see about the Rahul Gandhi and only about the Amit Shah or only about the Bihar electoral voter IDs. So we have to make an eagle view of these three things, and we have to come to a common conclusion. So mostly newspaper will just sell only one point of view or some kind two point of view, but should have a third man perspective. So I think so you can understand this one. So next we can go to this one. See, IT bill withdrawn update vision. It means in the August 11 they will release a new IT bill act. So literally guys, this is I don't want to tell about this female person whose name is Nirmala Sitharaman. But literally, sometimes while I'm just seeing her, literally I'm getting so much anger about her. Guys, you just see, this is in my perspective. I'm not saying you also need to get anger or you also want to do case study against her. I'm not just telling you. Because she is doing entirely lot of politics, especially in the GST sector. Literally 18% GST, 23% GST, 25% GST, literally so much negative things. Because there is nearly 5% GST or 18% GST, or there is other one thing is that 25% or 22%, I think so, 28% I think so. So now what they have just decided, they just it means they are just trying to remove this 28%. I'm not correct about this 28% or 25%. They are just removing one of the highest it means tax policies, and what they are just doing is they are just going to improve this kind of two sector. For example, level 1 5%. Wait, let me check it out. I think so. Now you can have a overview. This 5%, 12%, 80%, and 28%. So we will just write here. So 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. Now in this new bill act, what they will do is they will remove this 28% of GST, and they will tell we have just improved the tax level. We have just removed this tax 28%. So in one point of view, we'll just a lot of other people will just think this 28% of GST has been removed. Wow, India must feel proud. But they are just going to improve this kind of three sectors. It means this 5% will be increased to 8%, this 12% will be increased to, it means 15%, this 18% will be increased to 20%. Like that, they will improve the other three sectors that's been placed above. So this 28% removal of this 28% won't change anything, because this all this 28% will be added in this the three revision policies. So you just see guys, they are just manipulating the people. So we just see in August 11 this will occur. So and the one of the other thing is, as Rahul Gandhi is, it means the entire Congress party is continuously coming and saying, you just speak about the Bihar policy, Bihar division in electoral votes, and what are the things has been occurring in Bihar. But until now guys, they have just not mentioned any kind of the Bihar politics, and they are just telling we are going to withdraw this bill, and we are going to impose this bill in Manipur, and we are going to do this kind of things in other kind of states. Like that only they are just mentioning, but they are not telling about the Bihar point of view. So we need to visit that too. Okay, now we can just go for the geopolitics. And see, you can see here guys, am I row on tariff, defense minister postponed. Okay, because as the defense minister had planned to visit the US, but due to the tariff problem, it has been postponed. And it's not cancelled, but it has been just postponed. So you can see the US Secretary of Defense is Pete Hegseth. And they both had a telephone call, and it means this will be in the third visit that a defense minister is visiting the US. So why this meeting is most important means, because they do have a bilateral agreement, especially in the defense sector. That's INDUS-X. INDUS-X. So it's about, you can see India has launched a bilateral defense acceleration ecosystem. It means INDUS-X. It means to boost the both of the production capacity in the military sector from India and USA. So it means per year, for year they will just sign this kind of agreement. And by this agreement only, we just got nearly 31 armed MQ-9B Sea Guardian and Sea Guardian unmanned aerial vehicle, and a lot of other things we have been just purchased from the USA. Literally 4 billion. Okay, 4 billion means you just consider how much. 1 billion goes around to 85,000 crores, and let us approximate 9,000 crores. And nearly 36, approximately will come 34 to 35 crores. It means 1,000 crores. Wow, it's really so much huge amount of things we are just giving to the entirely to this US. So instead of giving to the US, we can just put in the R&D of in the India, and we can just do a lot of other manufacture this kind of drone equipments. But okay, let us wait and see, because this trade talks will be must need be needed for the Indian point of view, because the R&D in the India is been continuously increased, but the time delay process has been occurring. Because you would have known about the Operation Sindoor. After the Operation Sindoor, a lot of defense equipment is being purchased from the India. So we also we need to wait and see. And the other one of the most interesting thing is, this will be one of the game changing thing that is being occurring in the geopolitics, because China welcomes PM Modi planned visit for the SEO summit. Wow, literally so much good thing, and especially in the Xinjiang. You can see, guys, in as the India has a lot of major four cities such as this Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, and New Delhi. Like that, it means China also do have. One is Beijing, Shanghai, next one is Xinjiang, and fourth one is Tiangyang. So in this Tiangyang only, the fourth SEO meeting is going to occur. So Modi is going to visit China after 7 years. Wow, 7 years, guys! Literally so much huge amount of time. So they are just welcoming this kind of. It means our Prime Minister Modi in this. So definitely, it means especially you can see after visiting Japan in August 9th. It means August 29th he will visit Japan, and after August 30 and it means. August 31 and September 1, he will be visiting SEO summit that's been occurring in the China. So in this thing, definitely the division of tariff policies and the kind of bilateral trade agreement will be occurred within the China and as well as India. So mostly in my point of view, electric cars might be take place in this visit, I think so. Or mostly not defense kind of thing will occur, but any it means the border issue will be mostly resolved, and any kind of other it means the trade trucks will be occurred, and it means that the tariff, it means the trade deficit between the both countries will be improved, because China and India do have a trade deficit with nearly $100 billion. So it's so much high. So India, it means China do have surplus amount, but India is losing $100 billion per year. So it's so much huge cost. So definitely this 100 billion amount of dollars will be revised, and other kind of things will be going to occur, especially in this meeting. So we have to just wait and see. And the other thing is, you can see here, Russia is not Iran, and India can't halt oil imports on Japan, because at the before the Trump's administration we just paused the buying of oil from the Iran and the Venezuela. But now, as the Donald Trump is continuously protesting against India to reduce the buying of oil from Russia, now India just told no, we can't buy this kind of oil, which means we can't directly agree with your statement. We will buy oil from Russia. That's the most important thing that India is making. So this kind of information tells especially about this. You can see here, the Donald Trump president had a first term demanded that India zero out its oil import from the Iran and Venezuela. So you can see what are the problems that have been occurring in the beginning itself. So now it's about the second dose, second wave that's been doing by the who? The Donald Trump. So another thing is, you can see here, in this entire thing they are just told about how the USA will be manipulating the entire India, like that they just mentioned. So we can just go to the next point of view. Next thing, see now this electric passage vehicle, it means especially in the four-wheeler cars, the electric passage vehicle is been increased. That's a good thing. But in the two-wheeler point of view, the electric vehicle sales has been decreased. So about you now know about the Vietnamese car manufacturing industries, and this will be one of the game changer for the entire India. So we need to look upon. And the next thing is, I'll just tell about the just basic headlines that's been occurring. And the German suspense, it means Germany has just stopped the supplying of arms to the Israel, because as Israel is going to capture the entire Gaza areas. So the most of the talkings will occur, and let us wait and see. And now the next thing is, second point of view is the Chinese president, whose name is Xi Jinping, and he just appreciated the talks that's been occurring with the USA president and simultaneously with the Russia president. He just praised both of the things, because they glad improved the ties, like that. It means Xi Jinping has been just told. And the next thing is, you can see in Beijing, in China, nearly 10 people killed and 33 missing in the flash floods in the northwest China. See, not just 10 people, more than 100 people would have died, because guys, literally this kind of information occurred before 1 month. It's not occurring in now recent 1 or 2 days. It's occurred before 1 month. But after 1 month only, this information is coming outside. You just see how much problem that's been occurring in China. And now, as the Myanmar, it means you would have known about the Myanmar. Mostly the military person will do that. But now he just told about the conduction of the, it means people election. So now the Malaysia is going to lead the group. It means the talking with this Asian countries alongside the Myanmar. So this will be one of the good things that's been occurring. And the other thing is, this okay. As I just told about the Dublin issue, about the Indian peoples has been attacked by the Iran teenagers. So now the Iran foreign minister just met the Indian community members. It means they just gone and visited, and they just try to resolve this, because racism and xenophobia has no place in the Irish society. So this is one of the good things that's been occurring. And the next thing, And okay, I'll just tell within a few things, because we can just go industrial accident, the human cost of indifference. Because guys, in the last 5 years, because Shrikant Mahadev Vaidya is one of the former chairman of Indian Oil Corporation, one of the good person, and he just told about this kind of thing. Because in last 5 years, 6,500 workers have been lost their life in the Indian factories, and per day nearly 3 members are just being killed by the industries due to industrial lack of industrial safety. Until now, no objection certificate or no fire objection certificate has been placed, because each and every industries must be, it is a mandatory rule that this kind of, it means no fire safety, no fire certificate should be there. Fire safety, fire equipment such as fire extinguisher, a lot of other fire alarms must be there. But until now, a lot of countries is not running with a basic thing also. So due to this job safety reduction, this kind of human lives cost has been occurring. And this especially tells about, especially in the countries like Germany and Japan, this kind of industrial safety is not been occurring. It means industrial safety is so much higher, so not even a single person is been killed or died at that moment. So this is one of the good thing. But as now the industries have been increased in the South India and alongside the Gujarat, so a lot of the people have been killed, especially in the industrial sector point of view. So we need to just look upon, and we just need to work upon it. And the next thing, I think so guys, today the information is far more enough, I think so. Okay, just wind up this, let us just wind up this video. Now guys, just have a good care and take care, and let's see you in the next video guys. Okay then, tata, bye bye.